Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Fearless Creation presentation. My name is Alex Newberg. You can see down here. Hi, how are you? I'm filming on an iPhone 15, and I hope you like it because I don't have like a GoPro or a Nikon or whatever you film on. But I hope you like my presentation, and I hope you can give me some good feedback. I hope it goes well. I tried really hard on this, and I hope it goes. I hope you like it. So, a little question first. What is fear? And there's the question of what is fear is like an ambiguous question. There's so many answers to it that it's hard to get just one straight answer, one overall universal answer. Some say it's a looming presence that like stalks you wherever you go. Some say it's just being afraid, like the fear of going on a roller coaster, which I also have. But I think fear is more than just a one person thing. Fear is something that everyone feels. As I say here, nobody is truly fearless. We're all afraid. Even if you don't say you're afraid, we know you're afraid. You're afraid of something. We know you're afraid of something because nothing is fearless. Like Superman, he may be fear. You may say he's fearless, but he's afraid of a green rock. Batman, he may be fearless, but he's still afraid of something. It's like, have you seen him in most adaptations? He still cries about his parents' death, which I don't blame him. I love my mom and dad. But fear varies a lot. And that may lead to question of what's my greatest fear or what's your greatest fear? And to that I say the fear that looms over me every single day, no matter if I try not to think about it or not, is the fear of never being good enough. A fear that all of us may know about, but I feel it a lot, especially with my skill set. I try every day of my life, and I try to do my best, no matter what class is it, math, English, art, whatever. I try my best, but I always feel like there's a little part of me that says, you're never going to be good enough for this. You're never truly going to be one of the greats. Even back in high school, I felt that. I felt that the weight of expectations has always been bearing down on me. And just one single phrase appears in my head over and over again. Why can't I do better? I tried my very best. It hurts. It hurts trying your efforts, but you still come out short, and you start to feel defeated. You start to feel like not only a kick to the groin, but you feel like a little part of you died. A little part of you kind of just fades away. It's not only scary, but it's also something that all of us will have to deal with one time or another, especially in certain lines of work. People have big expectations. I mean, look at all of us being excited for the new Superman movie or Fantastic Four releasing in July. All of us have very big expectations, especially for what released before. And if it fails, part of you has no other person to blame but yourself. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. But for every rainstorm, there must be a rainbow to follow it. And my rainbow is my plan to escape. To no longer be afraid of being perfect. Because nobody is perfect. Nobody in this entire life is perfect. And, well, there's a few steps I have to follow. Oh, and that's a little bit awkward. I'll delete that. But there's a few steps I followed for following this mind, or getting rid of this fear. The first step is wake up. Brush, put a little makeup. The first step is realizing that I am human. Humans are prone to mistakes. Nobody can be perfect. God never made us that way, and I know we're getting into religion, but I'm trying to make a point. God didn't make us perfect, nor did he want to make us perfect. Not because he didn't love us, but because if you're perfect and have everything in life, what's the purpose of living? And after all, the only thing that's worse than trying hard is not trying at all. And that was the first part of my plan. To realize that I don't need to be perfect. I just have to rely on my own instincts, my own talents, my own skills. Just be me. Because that's all I am at the end of the day. No matter what clothes I wear, no matter how I act, I'm still me at the end of the day. That's all that matters. The second part of this plan is communication. To talk to people I trust to help me. Because if there's one thing in life that you can always rely on, it's your family and friends who will support you no matter what. And my family, I love my family. They're the one place I turn to whenever I'm afraid or lost. I don't know where I would be without them. And I'm truly glad that I have them, even this far away from home. The third step is implementation. Is a really hard step, but bear with me. Sometimes the easiest part is the hardest part, or whatever that means. I gotta go in with this mindset for whatever I need to do. Don't strive for excellence. Strive to just do your best. No matter what happens, no matter what anybody says, just do my best. That's all people care about. That I tried and I did my best. You just gotta believe that things will turn out all right, as emblematic by the little parappa down here. And I've been doing this for a few weeks now, ever since I came to ETSU back all the way in January. And while my grades haven't been top notch, I have been still passing. A few mistakes here and there, but those will get ironed out in time. But all that matters is that I'm still passing, that I'm still doing my best, and I'm still going through the motions. I'm still being me at the end of the day. And that's all that matters. And while that feeling of being afraid that you're never good enough still kind of remains, I do feel a little bit relieved, knowing that I don't need to strive for excellence. I just have to strive to be myself, rely on my own skills and limits, and just be me. Go with the flow, you know? And to be emblematic of this is I have a reflection paper on this, basically summarizing what I just talked about in the last few bits. Feeling a little bit relief, talking to my family and friends, the whole shebang, just going through the motions of what I already talked about. And at the end of the day, isn't that all that matters? In conclusion of all of this, I've learned that I don't need to be perfect. I don't need to be afraid of not being good enough. I don't need to be striving for expectations anymore. I don't need to be afraid. Because all that matters at the end of the day is that I am me. And I hope that everyone likes that. I hope you liked this presentation. It's starting to become 10 minutes, but I hope you liked it, and I hope that things turn out best for it. Have a good night.